Let's go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Heartland Highlight Reel for February the 26th, 2026. My name is Dave Little, and we are recording from the Dave Cave with a recap of lots of exciting action from Heartland Championship Wrestling and around the Filsinger Games Universe. So let's get it started. Tonight, here in the Heartland, action took place from the Tulsa Fairgrounds Pavilion in Tulsa, Oklahoma, as Pro Wrestling Mid-America made its first ever trip to Tulsa, a new city on the circuit for Pro Wrestling Mid-America. And action started off with a flurry and a significant upset. Hollywood John Tatum, with the help of Missy Hyatt in the opening contest, got the victory over the Junkyard Dog. Tatum's partner Rugged Rod Price also making an appearance at ringside in that match to turn the odds in favor of Hollywood John Tatum, who won that match with a hooking clothesline on the very popular JYD, much to the chagrin of the Tulsa crowd. Also in action, Nikita Koloff with a victory over MJF with a flying shoulder tackle. Good back and forth match between those two contenders. JBL with a clothesline from hell took down Stu Hart in a very good match. Back and forth they went, but JBL with the power was able to overcome Stu Hart and get the victory. And the Macho Man Randy Savage with the flying elbow got a pinfall victory over Big Scott Hall. And with that victory, the Macho Man qualifies for a number one contenders match for the Pro Wrestling Mid-America Heavyweight Championship. So congratulations to the Macho Man on a big win tonight in Tulsa. Also in action in Tulsa, tag team contenders. Two qualifying matches took place. The British Bulldogs, Davey Boy Smith and the Dynamite Kid, with a big victory over the team of the Crusher and Red Bastien. Davey Boy Smith getting the pinfall on the Crusher with a fisherman suplex. And then in a wild matchup, it was Jack and Jerry Briscoe getting a disqualification victory over the team of Gary Albright and Steve Dr. Death Williams. Jack Briscoe and Gary Albright getting into a brawl at ringside, leading to Albright being disqualified, and it appeared that Jack Briscoe may have picked up an injury in that match. Further details will follow once we get the update from the health of Jack Briscoe. Then came the main event in Tulsa for the Lone Star Heavyweight Championship. The Lone Star Heavyweight Champion Terry Funk taking on the very popular Diamond Dallas Page for the Lone Star title. Diamond Dallas Page, arguably the most popular man in all of the Heartland, and it was DDP with the Diamond Cutter out of nowhere, getting the victory over Terry Funk, a new champion crowned in Tulsa. So Tulsa, welcome to the PWMA circuit. Got to see some big action tonight with a title change in the main event. Diamond Dallas Page taking down Terry Funk to win the Lone Star Heavyweight Championship. After that match, DDP was confronted in the ring by JBL himself. DDP being called out by JBL. And those two appear to be on a collision course with a potential Lone Star Heavyweight Championship match in the making. So that was tonight's action from Pro Wrestling Mid-America in Tulsa. Now action from around the Filsinger Games Universe. An update from Velvet Wrestling. Welcome back, Neely Bob. Neil Lau got his Velvet Wrestling back on the tabletop after a brief illness. We're glad to have you back. And it was Jerry the King Lawler in Velvet Wrestling capturing the Men's Intercontinental Championship with a victory over the former champion Spiros Arion. So congratulations to the King, your new Velvet Intercontinental Men's Champion. Now, as promised, we have updates from the Butcher Interpromotional Tournament. Promoters from all around the Filsinger Games Universe sending their representatives into battle. And tonight the tournament brackets are announced, and these are official. The Butcher Interpromotional Championship, all matches will be no disqualification. Kevin Butcher would have it no other way. Filsinger Games official release cards only, and these are your entrants. Larry Zbyszko, representing Velvet Wrestling, will take on Roddy Piper, representing the Great White North. Diamond Dallas Page, representing the Heartland. All the momentum in the world, all the popularity in the world. He's got a big match against Stan Stasiak, who was sent this way by the solo promoter Grant Bachoco. Grant will be hosting that match in his channel. So be on the lookout for Stan Stasiak and Diamond Dallas Page to kick off the Butcher Interpromotional tournaments. In the women's bracket, it will be representing the Heartland Tekla, taking on the solo promoter representative Leilani Kai. That match will take place this coming Saturday in the Heartland. Charlotte, North Carolina will be the scene for that matchup, and we'll have more on that in a moment. And over in Velvet Wrestling, two of the superstars of the Velvet Wrestling women's division will square off in the opening round of the Butcher Interpromotional Tournament as Shotzi Blackheart takes on Barbie Hayden. And there may be all sorts of stipulations attached to that match. Stay tuned to the Velvet Wrestling announcements from Neely Bob. He tends to put his announcements up on Facebook and also on the Filsinger Games message boards. So we will hear more from Neely Bob with the confrontation between Shotzi Blackheart and Barbie Hayden in the Butcher Interpromotional Tournament for the Women's Interpromotional Championship. And finally, coming up this weekend from the Heartland, Sunday night, Atlantic Wrestling Federation will be in action from Charlotte, North Carolina. We've already announced the big match in the Interpromotional Tournament as Leilani Kai and Tekla will square off in Charlotte in a rare appearance of the Heartland ladies in one of the men's territories. But this tournament is very important, and it will not wait. And the Atlantic Wrestling Federation will be proud to host the first round matchup between Tekla and Leilani Kai. Also in Charlotte, both the tag team and the heavyweight championship of the AWF will be on the line. The AWF Atlantic Tag Team Champions, the Wild-Eyed Southern Boys, Tracy Smothers and Tommy Rich, will be defending the belts against the Bad Company pairing of Paul Diamond and Pat Tanaka. And in the main event, Eric Young, surprise winner of the Atlantic Heavyweight Championship, will defend that title against the former champion Paul Orndorff in Charlotte on Sunday night. All right, that is it from around the Heartland and from Heartland Championship Wrestling and all the great action around the Filsinger Games Universe. And of course, if you want to have your Federation highlights posted on the Heartland highlight reel, please just let me know. You can reach me on Facebook by Messenger on the Filsinger Games message board. Any way you want to reach out and catch me, let me know the highlights that you want to have on the air, and we'll get you on the weekly Heartland highlight reel. So, until Sunday night, that's our show, and I am out of here.